About a year ago, I sat down with Anthony and Anthony Allison, the director at Norwalk Acts, and Kate Ritter, the associate director. And by the time we finished, it was maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, they explained to me the idea that they had of this teen summer. And by the time they finished, I had no questions. All I could say was, I'm in, I'm here to do whatever you need me to do. And so I'm here today to inform you of the importance of being involved and being part of what our kids here in Norwalk need, kids K through 12. During the summer, a lot of times, a lot of children lose what they've learned during the school year. And what Team Summer is here to do is provide a vehicle for the parents to then guide the children to find all the different providers that are here and available to our kids, to enrich their summer, to give them an experience of discovery, of creating, of learning. It helps them physically, it helps them mentally, it helps them emotionally, it helps them on so many levels. And Anthony and his team have done a tremendous amount of work. They have experts on staff that have traveled near and far to gather all types of information, statistics that are so very important to collect, to show and to prove that this work is important, essential, not only to the children, but to all of us, because after all, the kids are counting on us.
You know, we have a program here that is going to be the envy of so many other communities, because we're taking an interest in our children like perhaps we've never really been able to in the past. And I want to thank Norwalk Acts. I want to thank Dr. Adamowski and the Norwalk Public School System, Reverend Curtis for being the chairman of Norwalk Acts, and so many other people who are on the advisory board and on the board itself who are here to make sure that we do what we can to help our children during a period of time when they have that regression of learning, and hopefully give them that advantage that when they enter the new school year in September, they're prepared to continue that move forward.
When our operating plan, which is our reform strategy for the Norwalk schools, was developed a year ago, summer learning became one of our strategic goals. It did, based upon the research finding, that 50% of the achievement gap is attributed to differences in summer learning experiences among children of different income levels. And so if you believe that finding, you have to conclude that we cannot close the achievement gap without addressing summer learning, because there is simply too much regression that occurs as a result of stopping the learning process. And the research tells us that for most people it would be about 4 weeks. For low-income children it's about 3 weeks. And so it's important to limit breaks in learning to 2 weeks, which is why summer learning is so important.